Hey guys, what's going on? Going to go over the trades from Nate Bear's Profit Surge Trader that started on Monday. So he gives out alerts every Monday at noon Eastern time. So thought I'd go through the trades, the basket of trades that he did. They're all swing trades, option trades. So if you're interested in that type of trading, this is one of the best programs out there for both learning how to do it from a really credible guy who turned 37,000 into $2.7 million, but also the program Profit Surge Trader where you get these alerts from is really low cost. So it's only $179 for a year, and you get a 365-day money back guarantee. So it's a phenomenal deal. You get live training at noon Eastern time, and he produces 3 or 4 alerts, usually one like core alert for the month, but then several other bonus trades on top of that. So if you're looking for simple calls, basically this is a really good program for that. You can learn a lot from Nate just from going to the live streams, and you have time to paper trade a lot of these trades if you don't want to go live straight away because you have this really nice 365-day risk-free money back guarantee. I'm going to show you all the results for the trades that he did on Monday. They've all closed now, I think, so it's time to show you what the results were. Before we get into all of that, I just want to make sure you guys know that there's a link in the description below for this course that we have called How to Win 90% of Your Trades in 90 Seconds. It's basically a way to make passive income from trading, swing trading, selling options to collect a premium, so you're acting like the casino. There's no staring at the chart all day, there's really no thinking or complex indicators involved whatsoever. It's a really good way to make money, and it feels sometimes like a cash ATM. You won't make a whole lot, you won't make as much as you do with Nate Bear's Profit Search Trader, for example, but you will make significant income, better than you'd get in the bank or something like that. So definitely check this course out. It's completely free. I've seen other people charge hundreds and hundreds of dollars for this, if not $1,000 plus. This type of course, at least, not exactly the same one, but very similar. So definitely check that out. I think you'll get a lot of value from it. Link will be in the description below. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about Nate Bear stuff if you're new to this idea. Nate Bear picks a trade which basically is an earnings winner. So this month is RDDT, and you can see there's a little earnings symbol down here. So what he usually looks for is a gap up on earnings, and that's what you see here, and then a continuation upwards. And this phenomenon's been studied over and over. It's basically an earnings winner, right? And you often see this very regularly. You'll see this big gap, and then there'll be some fluctuations, but it will continue up. And that's what we're seeing with RDDT. So one thing I wanted to point out before going any further is this is Infinity Algo, not Infinity Algo, Smart Algo, which I'm reviewing at the moment. It's really good. You can see it's calling these moves really early. Like this was a buy signal long before Nate Bear got involved in this. This was a nice little sell signal that worked well, and then another buy signal long before Nate called this as well, and an accurate sell signal, and we're in the middle of a really accurate buy signal as well. This is a really good indicator. I think you can get it for 99 cents, at least this month you can, as a trial. So definitely check it out. The link will be in the description below. It's a very accurate indicator, and it can help with managing some of these trades when you're in them as well, because it gives you that extra sort of confluence that things are going well. And you can see what happened here is I've marked where Nate Bear bought options on this, and the options he bought were right here. So he bought the RDDT 815 220 calls at 250 about 12 o'clock. So if we go to the chart here, it was about actually about here, mismarked it. So he bought them around about here, and you can see that Smart Algo had already called the move way back here, and so he held this all the way up to here. And again, Smart Algo signaled a nice exit here as well. So this is why I like these Smart Algos systems. Really can help because you're like, okay, if you maybe missed the alert, then you get this one. You're like, okay, time to get out and maybe go short. So he called it nicely. He got this big chunk of move, and of course, using options, he had a lot of leverage. So he was able to get, I think it was something like 100% on it. Let me just see. So here is his fills down here. He said he got 100% winner on RDDT in just an hour or something. How long was that? Let's see. So it was from about 11 to Tuesday overnight. So it was an overnight trade, and he got 100% on it. Pretty nice. So yeah, really nice trade. So let's see what else we have here. So if we go to the let's see, try and click on this. We don't need that. It's just about Nate Bear. You can go check that out. So that was his main trade for the day, but he also gave a bunch of other trades, which we can see if we can scroll up here. Oops, it's not scrolling up properly. Oh, why? Let's reload the page. Try and scroll up. Huh, that's weird. It's kind of bugged out. It's not scrolling up. This is where the sessions are live, by the way. Anyway, let's look at the ABBV Lotto here. So plus 40% on that. So if we look up here, it's just not going up. Stupid. See if I type ABBV in here. ABB. This is totally bugged out. This is really annoying. Anyway, the summary basically is he took sold to close RGTY at 136. He missed his exit early, so he took a smaller win, but win nonetheless. And ABBV win yesterday. That brings us to 3 wins for the week so far. So more to come. So he won all of his trades, which was phenomenal. It's unfortunate this is bugging out. Sometimes that happens. We can do a little bit on Nate Bear here. So for you guys that are not familiar with Nate Bear, he graduated from Georgia Tech in 2005. He was in construction, and then he started his own business. But that didn't go so well. He was making a lot of mistakes with his trading initially. So he blowing up the first 1,000 account and even another $10,000 account. So he had lots of setbacks on the way. And then he eventually started to improve until he discovered the trading system actually worked for him, which involves the TTM squeeze. And so from then on, he was actually doing really, really well. And he surpassed $1 million in profits in 2016. So he's been doing this for a long time. So yeah. So yeah, it was a pretty cool story. 37,000 to $2.7 million. He's chilled back a lot now because he doesn't need to keep trying to compound his wealth. And honestly, that type of growth is unsustainable for years and years and decades anyway. Otherwise, you'd end up with like more money than the whole country. So if you do well for a few years, you want to kind of scale back your position sizes, try and just make sure that you're not losing what you just made. I've seen that happen with people like Jason Bond before. Jason Bond, if you know who he is, he made he made like $1 million one year and then lost 1 million the next year. So anyway, hopefully the website starts working again. That's all I wanted to show you. Make sure you check out the order page, Profit Surge Trader. You can try it risk free for 365 days, $179, and you can get a lot of his trades. Um, Basically paper trade them and then see if you like them. My suggestion is that you don't average in as much as he does. I've had more success cutting losses at 50 or 60% rather than averaging and averaging in because often that leads to a big loss and that's where people get frustrated. So definitely kind of think about that if you join. All right, guys, hopefully it's helpful and I'll talk to you soon.